Boom! Back in the tube. Today, today it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Maybe it's gonna hurt some people, or mostly it's gonna hurt Babylon. Yeah, it's gonna hurt Babylon. Now, Millie came yesterday and asked me to explain what was Babylon. So before I go on with my stuff and start exposing the evil stuff or the Babylonian stuff, Babylon for me is uh, everything that is society today. Everything that is negative, that is of low vibration, of evil stuff, of everything that is evil is Babylon. Babylon is the society, is the system we live in. Is the system we live in. It's a system that's been look. Babylon's been existing. It was a city before, the city of Babylon, the Tour de Babel, all those things. So we refer to ancient history when we talk about Babylon. But Babylon for me is, when I refer to Babylon, I refer to everything that is evil. Yeah, the evil stuff. The evil stuff that they do. But the truth, that's what last night I was sitting, I was like, yeah, I was looking for a title to come here and talk to you about something, and I said, I'm going to talk about the truth. Because the truth is very, very, like I told you all the time that it's easy to point the lies and it's hard for us to know the truth. But I think but it's not so hard to see the truth. It's hard to see the truth because most people don't want to look in the mirror. And it's us, the truth. The truth is us. It's us rising up. This is the truth. But most of us are avoid ourselves. We avoid ourselves. We don't want to look in the mirror. We don't want to stretch out the comfort zone and start doing something that is for the benefit of us all because of the whatever rhythm of life you have. You might be super busy in your life or something. Busy in the rat race, caught up in the rat race. We can't even see further than our little bubble around us. So that's the truth. We're all zombified, living dead, lost at sea. This is what it is. That's the truth. So the moment we're gonna, I didn't say it was gonna be easy this morning, but it's gonna be the truth. It's gonna be the truth. You're gonna have the truth, the way I see the world. I'm gonna tell you today. Yeah, because it's time for us to rise it up. Time for us to. Rise it up for sure. Time to get out that zombified state. And now, if we want to talk about truth, and I made a list that's so long. Look at this. I have all kinds of stuff to talk to you about, but the most thing that what people have the eyes, Babylon has the people eyes blindfolded. Blindfolded. We have eyes and we're blind. And we have ears and we're deaf because it's right in front of us. The truth, all the lies, everything is right in front of our face. We just don't want to see it. Some of us prefer live their life in an illusion, in some kind of illusion construct by society. Most of us adapt that default state until you really start waking up and realizing what's going on. But not many people will like what I have to say here today, but because it's going to confront them with themselves first. First, what I'm going to say here is not going to confront you with the external world so much. It's going to confront you with yourself. And this is what people don't want to know. So I don't even expect to have many viewers live here. I would be surprised to have many viewers live because of the title that I marked, The Truth. People don't want to know the truth. It bothers them. It bothers them because it takes them out of their comfort zone. They want to stay in comfort. They want to stay where there's no place for growth. They want to stay where there's no life. They prefer stay living dead, zombified in front of the tablets or shows or whatever that comes in their way, movies or sports or whatever distraction you can have to pull yourself out from reality. Most of us are like that. Most of us prefer be entertained than looking for a greatest version of themselves. Most of us will avoid looking in the mirror because it requires work. It requires work to get out your comfort zone, to go expose yourself to the world, to speak to the world. It takes work. You got to work on yourself, and we're all too freaking lazy to work on ourselves. We are becoming so freaking lazy. It's terrible. It's insane. Insane, the laziness of people. And not only lazy with our body, we're lazy in there. We're lazy everywhere. And what? We're supposed to be fed the truth. We're supposed to know that the people that know the truth in this world are supposed to feed truth to a bunch of zombified people living dead, lost at sea. That's what it is. You think they're going to come and spoon feed you the truth because you're living dead? It doesn't work that way. The truth is something you have to seek. It's something you have to feel it, and it's something you have to feel. It's not something that you're gonna necessarily get outside of yourself. It's something you have to feel. You know, it doesn't need no investigation. Truth fears no investigation. So there's no nothing that can stop the truth. The truth is like a lion. You let it loose, and it will defend itself. Because this is what we got to do. Our job here is to carry the truth, whether you want to see it or not. And you are the truth, and I am the truth, and we can all do a big, major contribution here once we get out the freaking comfort zone. But get out of it. Get out of it. Look outside your bubble. You know, you live in a bubble. Look outside your bubble and look what's going on. Don't you think we need you? We need more people that are waking up to the and manifesting their greatness. You know, it's okay to wake up. You might see the earth not being a ball or this, that, but you might see all the evil stuff. But what do? Sit on your couch and watch TV or play video games? Or you're doing something for the world as a contribution for the benefit of us all? Or you're just stuck in your house and you never venture out your little comfort zone to inspire others, because this is what we need. You know, when I come here, I have in mind to inspire others as much as myself. This is what I need. I need inspiration. I need motivation in this world. It's so freaking low frequency, low vibration, low. Everything is poison all over. It's so I have got to stay uplifted. I got to stay uplifted, and this is a way for me to stay uplifted. Is come on YouTube live and say what I have to say. Because, see, you know, there's something really wrong out there. If you don't see it, you're freaking blind. You're freaking blind. If you don't see because what I'm gonna tell you today is stuff very basic, very simple truth about the world we live in. Okay, it's truth based on lies, but I can point the lies and then I can a bit know the truth. But you see, there's not much viewers live. I knew people don't want to know the truth. Bothers them. So go back in your zombified state. You don't have to like what I do here. I don't care. There's nobody watching anyway. I know I'm going to be probably a loner for the rest of my days. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind being a loner, having nobody around me. Because I know nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Because I speak truth. So they don't want to hear it. Confronts them with themselves. The moment you are not living your truth and you have someone like me coming along and whipping you and tell you, hey, wake up. Don't only see it, but live it. Whoa. You're taking me out my comfort zone there. Watch out, bro. Hey, enough. I have enough of the white glove. I don't care. Babylon's going to feel the pain. That's for sure. We are waking up in the great numbers. We are waking up to the fuckery, to the delusion, to the everything that's going on out there in the great numbers. And I feel the strength of that number. I feel this is something also you're going to feel once you start waking up a bit, the muscle up there. Because you're very, very much dormant. If you're not, if you don't know what I'm trying to talk to you about today, I don't know where the heck you live, but to me, we all live in some kind of different dimensions anyway. We all have our little bubble, our own little world, and this is what makes the world be as it is. Everybody's just for themselves, and everybody's just lost at sea of shitty dead and living dead, zombified. Yeah, health. Okay, we want to talk about truth. The truth is, first of all, we are being fed a bunch of lies from everybody, everywhere, whether it's government, military, media, everywhere. It's filled with lies. It's filled with stuff to control our minds. If you take just the word government, just the word government means government, govern the mind. Oh, so right there, we should all awake. Right there, we should all say, hey, whoa, why do they want to control my mind? What is that? Like, we're so zombified, living dead, lost at sea that we don't even ask question anymore. We don't even ask question. We prefer be on the other side of the lens and discover life through a lens, through a textbook, through whatever we can have that come and give us a false salvation because we can't take responsibility for our own life. This is the fact. This is the fact. We all, and I was like that. I was like that until the age of 40 years old, until I decided to wake up to a greater, something greater here and feel a greater vibe, feel a greater vibration. That's what happened. But most of us are so intoxicated with poison, with all kinds of shit that we can't even see clear. We can't see clear and think clear. We can't even think anymore. We can't even think and ask questions. Imagine, that's freaking sick. That's sick to me. You tell me I'm crazy? You tell me I'm crazy for asking questions, questioning my freaking reality? You're the sick one, the dead one for not asking questions. You're the dead one, living dead, zombified because you don't ask questions. I ask questions. I have the nerve to get up, stand up for my life and for other people's life because I can feel the collective pain. Because I'm awake. I want to feel it. I want to feel life. I want to experience it. It's not going to be no joke here. No? Our life is not a joke, but some people take life as a big joke. For some people, life is a big joke. It's a big, it's a, why find a meaning in life? They're like that. Every day they wake up, they're miserable, they're angry, they're crabby, they hate the job that they do, and they still go back day after day, never doing anything to get out the fucking madness. No, you're going to end up being sick because of your job, because you don't wake up and realize that it's making you sick. It's going to make you freaking die if you don't wake up, because this is what it is. They want to transform us as freaking robots. I lived it. I was working 70, 80 hours a week like a madman, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week like a crazy. I've done it. They want to transform us into machines, but we're not machines. We're not machines. We have a heart. We have a heart. We have a conscience. We're not machines. Wake up, people. Health is one of the the best truth is that, there's poison all over. There's poison all over, whether it's in the food, it's in the medicine, poison, bombarded with poison, and we are intoxicated. Intoxicated, and this is what I think prevents our ability to think properly. I don't know, but after a while, that's what I tell myself. I say probably all the poison, all the poison in the food, in the air, everywhere, suppress our ability to think properly, to think clear. I think that's what it is. But anyway, the truth about health is that they don't want us healthy. They don't want us healthy. They want us more sick. The hospital business makes money on what? On people that are healthy like me, that never go to the hospital. Other if I have a trauma or something like I had with my leg, like I will not go to the hospital. I am healthy. I am at ease. I have no dis-ease. So they don't make money with me. I'm not a product for them. They will make money with people that are sick to make them more sick so they go back. That's clear to me. They don't make money with me. I go to the hospital very, very rare. Very rare I'm at the hospital. I don't think I will ever go there because I'm guided and favored by the Most High, and I will have health and strength and longevity and vitality for the rest of my days. That's what I think. Because this is my state of mind. It's all a state of mind. It's all to put yourself in the right state of mind to rise. That's all it is. But they want to prevent us from rising, from seeing clear, from seeing a bigger picture. So they're going to poison us with all kinds of stuff. So if you don't take care of your health, if you're not careful with the stuff you put inside your body because this is your temple. This is your temple. If you want to have energy, it's easy to have energy for life. I have a bunch of energy. I can do that 12 hours a day, not being paid with a freaking smile on my face. No problem, because I have energy, because I go get my energy somewhere in the food. I don't suppress my energy inside, because you know that when you eat bad food, when you eat junk food, it takes a lot of energy for your body to digest and process all that scrap, to store it, and to, you know, when you eat proper food, raw food, and a proper diet, it goes straight out. Like it goes, you don't have cramps, you don't have those stuff, and you feel good and you have energy because your body digests it in no time. So it doesn't take much energy for you to digest your food. So you have energy to come on YouTube and talk. You're not sitting on the couch like a couch potato with the freaking zapper in the hand and with the beer on the side and the joint on the other one. No, you're getting up and you're active. You become active with your life. But this is what we need. We need to become active. No, we're all so passive. We're all so passive and passiveness. We're like sit back in a comfort zone, and there nobody's moving out of there, and it's a big comfort. And get out of there. Life is a total different vibration. Total. Another truth is that the ball Earth is a lie. Is that the ball Earth is a lie? That's for sure. This is one of the main things that people don't want to talk about. People will avoid every subject when it touches the ego. When it touches the ego and when it touches the little comfort zone, they will avoid talking about it. So they will avoid talking about health because they eat scrap all day and they're in cognitive dissonance big time because of the food. Even there might be you listening to me, he's stuffing your face with pizza all day long, and you know it's wrong. You know it's wrong, but you're in cognitive dissonance because you still do it. And then you go on YouTube and talk about cognitive dissonance, about people believing in the ball Earth or believing in a flat Earth or whatever. But you are in cognitive dissonance yourself for not living your truth, first of all, and keep eating scrap if you do. So the cognitive dissonance goes far. Don't go lecture people on YouTube telling them they're in cognitive dissonance because of the ball Earth. You are in cognitive dissonance yourself with the food and all the kinds of poison around you that you deny. You smoke cigarettes, you drink alcohol, all the poison, all the bad spirits, you bring it into your body. And then you go lecture people on YouTube about, you're in cognitive dissonance because of the ball Earth. Hey, listen, this is causing division more than anything. More than anything, that's all it does to me. Lecturing people on their habits and you check yourself. Check yourself. Look at yourself instead of going criticizing others all the time. Be so busy working on yourself that you have no time to criticize others. Enough is enough. I have enough anyway. You're gonna know what I know. You're gonna know what I think. That's for sure. And you don't have to like it. So I do this for liberating my trauma. I told you all the time. That's why I come on YouTube. Another truth is the bloodshed, satanic slaughtering rituals of eating flesh and dead animals. Oh, a lot of people are stuck in there. They think they're doing. This is why I'm telling you we are blindfolded. We don't even see what we eat in our plate. We can't even make the connection with what we eat. Listen, this is deep. If you're in that state of mind, if you're in that place in your life that you cannot even recognize what's in your meat, the ritual, the bloodshed, the suffering, and the harm that is behind that piece of dead flesh that you eat. Hello. And even if you go kill it in nature, I don't care. It's still slaughtering. It's still killing. Why do you need to kill sentient being for? Why do you need to kill even a worm and anything that has life? Everything has life, and not destroy. We destroy everything around ourselves. We destroy the earth. We mine everything. We're a real scavenger. We have become scavenger. It's terrible. And that's what we do. We scavenge on dead flesh. We have become scavenger. We scavenge the earth. Hello? Someone hearing me here this morning? Not too many, because people don't want to hear that. People prefer to stay in their little comfort zone and not move out of there. But us, we're moving out. Yeah. So the you can. That's why we call it meat also, because to make a dissociation with what we eat. We know every time in our life when we want to do something that we know it's not necessarily right, we will put some kind of a filter in between it. So our brain can process it and say, oh, okay, I can eat that piece of dead animal. But in reality, is it meat? You tell yourself it's meat, not to say it's a cadaver cooked and served in your plate, and you think it's a woo big thing. I prefer eat a plate with all kinds of veggies, all kinds of fruit for dessert and stuff like that, than have a piece of dead animal in my plate. Come on, anybody can make sense of that. What is better for you? You think a piece of a steak, dead steak, cooked, spiced, sauce on top, because you can't eat it raw, so you have to cook it absolutely, because your brain will not probably process it raw. I can eat meat raw. If you serve it to me cooked, I'll eat it, but not today. But in my evil state of mind, I would eat it cooked, no problem. But raw, never. I would never eat a piece of meat raw. So if anybody that gets served, there's some that are really not talking about the big carnivores out there. Some people are really carnivore, and they will eat meat blue, not even cooked. I have someone in my family like that. It's kind of disgusting, but it's kind of very disgusting. But they don't see what they do. They lost the touch with life. They lost the touch, the connection with the oneness, connection with the stuff around them. So they don't even see a connection with themselves. We're all so disconnected and lost that it's sick. It's sick. When I look around, when I go walk around, I feel so. Sometimes the other day I stopped on the road. I stopped to get a coffee at Tim Horton, and there's a man with his kid, and the kids are acting up like fucking crazy in the store. Like freaking crazy. The end in the window where the donuts are and all that. The kid had boots, but the boots all falling off his feet. Like really, really acting up, the children. So I was like, hey, my children would never do that. Never. My children don't behave. I don't like that word. My children don't act up like this, because I've educated my my children. I gave them proper values. But when I see people like that, this is how we've become. And then the guy goes to Tim Horton and buys two tin of 10 Timbits, or those little round donuts full of poison in there. And he says, oh, one is for the morning and one is for the night for his children. And you see the children acting up and friends smashing the windows like real animals. I was like, whoa, what is that? I almost told something to the guy. My wife stopped me. My wife stopped me, said, Yannick, calm down. I said, Kim, I'm going to fucking explode. I'm going to fucking explode and tell this fucking idiot what I fucking think. I was going to explode. Sometime I'm about to lose it. Sometime I want to lose it like that, because it's too much. It's too much. It's just too much. So I cannot. And when I see living dead people brainwashing their own children with their madness, and then I see him standing in the line and he goes on his phone and start checking his phone while the children are in front of the window, smashing the window, yelling. Okay, they're children. I understand they can play, but come on. Like, I don't know. To me, it's just it's not right. I don't know if it's me, but I would not let my children do that. It's just completely wrong. Like, because you see, it's their brain there. But also, if they feed them scrap to your children, that's why he's at Tim Horton buying donuts. For his children. I will not buy donuts for my children. I never buy that scrap. I prefer go to the store and get raisins and mangoes and stuff like that. And then I come home and Gavin's freaking out. He empty my fridge in a day. If I go buy fruit here in 1 or 2 days, it's gone. So I got to go back to the market. So, that's what they're brought up on. It's fruit, veggies, good food. We try to stay very conscious, more raw possible, more greens, more, and we pass it on to our children also. We force them to drink the juice. At the beginning, I had problem accepting it, them accepting it, but at one point, I forced them drinking it. And, at one point, it becomes natural. They want it. They want my juice with ginger and that, because they know it's good for them. Their brain can process it now. The brain can accept the substance and everything because the whole thing is in equilibrium. It's in balance, but this is the balance we have lost. So we're very, very much in all kinds of poison with the. That's why it's very, very important to stay grounded, and yeah, fruit, veg, nuts, legumes. That's what I eat, like quinoa. I eat a lot of quinoa, avocado. I eat quinoa and avocado almost every day. That's my breakfast almost every day. A little bit of quinoa with my avocado and red hot on top. I love that. I love that for breakfast. I give you my breakfast treasure. That's what it is: quinoa and avocado. And then yeah, juice and all kinds of stuff. And I have almonds. It's just keeps yourself. You don't need to eat much also, and the less you're gonna eat, the more you're gonna get done. Sometimes you eat like, for sure, if you eat like a pig, you're like a pig. Don't expect anything else. This is the truth. So and get out the acidic food. Stop eating so much acid food. This is the thing also. It's not only to stop the meat, but it's to stop everything that is acid, that build up acid in your body. Sometimes we're fat. I was fat. I thought when I was fat that it was only fat. I thought it's okay. It's only fat. No, it's acid. It's acid storing in the form of fat. So you're turning acid. When you get fat, you're turning acid. It's like a battery that's turning acid. It's going to die. That's what it is. So if you keep yourself okay, I'm not super top shape. I'm like 195 pounds. I still maybe have 20 pounds to lose. But still, I'm doing the effort. I come from far. I lost 100 and something pounds. So just that is remarkable for me. I was 300 pounds because I was eating meat and drinking milk like crazy. So for sure, I ended up blowing up. I blew it up to 300 pounds because of eating flesh, because of eating dead flesh and drinking milk. I was a big, big milk drinker. I used to get it at the farm, right from the cow. Imagine, boom, under the cow, almost drinking the milk. So I used to love milk. It's not because I don't like it, but it's because I realize it's no good for me. It's no good for me. And the moment I stopped it, I stopped having clear thoughts. Look, I'm on YouTube. I detox my body. I stopped eating meat, drinking drinking milk and eating meat. And I can take clear now and no more acid. I limit the acid stuff in my body. Like, for sure, there is still a bit of stuff that I consume that is acid. But if you keep your body alkaline enough, like I keep a lot of alkalinity in my body, that's the key. Also by staying alkaline, you prevent a lot of disease. You're not to end up in their hospital. If you prevent the disease. But if you're not at ease, if you don't eat proper food and you're eating candy and all kinds of stuff all the time, and sweets and everything, all the sweets that you eat suppress your immune system. So sugar, you have to limit it. Not me, I don't say don't eat it because sugar is in fruit, it's everywhere. But there's natural form of metabolizing. Your body will metabolize the sugar if it's given in a proper form. If it's manufactured in a company, it serves to you in a dry form, granulated, and blah, 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 your body cannot really recognize that kind of sugar. So it's like corn syrup. Why corn syrup is bad for you? It's because they extract only the sugar from the corn. It's not with the rest of the fiber, all the stuff in the corn. So, I don't think there's anything bad in nature for us in the nature form. But once we start transforming it and this and that, now our body doesn't recognize that. We have a natural technology that can recognize stuff that is recognizable for the body. But if you are constantly bombarding your body with nonsense food and junk food and stuff that's been manufactured in a company, fruit and veggies are accessible in the ground and in the trees and at the market, most of it for sure. Now it's hard to find that on trees or but it's available. If you give yourself the chance, you can be healthy. Anybody can be healthy, and it's not. Even if you're intoxicated now, you can take action right today to start your disintox. It's not hard. It's just in there. It's a mind game. It's a mindset. You must reset your mindset to the proper mindset. That's it. Oneness, wholeness, and recognize yourself in others. Put the ego down and recognize that we're here to celebrate life. What are we here for? All live is secluded in each and our little part of the world and not celebrate life. Like, anyway, we have lost the touch with celebration. With now we're just really, really dormant and I don't know, in trance. Some people will live their life in trance, though, their whole life in trance, and they will never wake up and see the big picture. But I'm not here to waste time on these people. I refuse to entertain people who doubt me or people who doubt themselves. Because if you doubt me, you doubt yourself. If you doubt me this morning, you doubt yourself. You doubt yourself. Because I come and speak truth. This is my truth. This is the truth. The truth is us. Is us. So that's what I'm presenting you. So what more truth can you have? What, you want me to prove you that we live on a flat earth? I can prove it to you. We live on the ball earth. I can prove it to you. I can go high enough. So we will never know these stuff. If you keep all your life focus on that stuff, you will never actualize yourself. So this is what they want also. They want you distracted with all kinds of conspiracy and stuff, so you lose track of yourself. This is what they want also. We had to stay very, very conscious. We have to stay very conscious in this endeavor, because we are bombarded, I tell you all the time, by lies and false truth. So if we're not conscious, if we don't develop a conscious mindset, we will not be able to make sense of this life, of this reality, And this is what I intend to do, make sense of it, but really staying really grounded also to my mission, to my mission. I know I have a mission here. I stay grounded to it. I stay true to it. And, without attaching vibration to evil stuff in Babylon, it's very important to withdraw vibration from Babylon. Babylon is the society. Babylon is everything that is evil around us. So the moment we stop giving them energy, life energy and vibrations, and we keep those vibrations for us to rise, because this is how you rise, we will rise, is by, elevating our vibrations together. I can elevate mine here to the roof, to the sky. I can go higher than the sky. Usually I shoot for the moon, and even if I don't care, I'll land among the stars. I can do all this and aim very, very high, but I want you to aim high too. Not only me. It's no man is an island. I can do nothing. I can yap for eons. Eons. I can yap for eons. It will not change anything. But if I yap for eons and other people are picking up the vibration, are picking up the inspiration and see clear in what's going on, hey, that's a different ball game. It's a game changer. The moment you start coming out and living the truth, your job is to live the truth. It's to live your truth. That's your job. It's not to shove it down people's throat and say, oh, the earth is flat, non-stop. No, what about you? Are you living your truth? Are you living your truth? What are you doing with your life every day? Are you constantly just on YouTube, Facebook, and social media and think you're going to change the world this way without you being the change? Without you being the change, you think you're going to change the world just by doing these stuff? No, you have to become the change. And becoming the change is not only in front of the eyes of people. That's the thing. Some people will just put it on the outside too. Oh, yeah, very, very shiny on the outside, but when they're alone, what do? Living your truth and all that is yourself also. And this is the hard part, because you have demons inside. You have very, very much demons that have been put inside you, and you have to conquer them one after the other and slay the dragon. And this is the hard part. Most of us will not look in the mirror, never in their life, to stretch out to confront that dragon, that demon inside, that all those demons that we have to discard it, because it's impossible to progress and to really attach with all the pure love vibration if you have an evil state of mind. Like, how do you want to create and radiate love if you have an evil state of mind? So people are evil. Don't look for evil outside of peoples. People are evil. People are. I know I come here, I dance with the devil because people are evil. But I don't care. I come here with the force of good, with the force of a there's a force behind me doing this. I cannot tell you. It's hard for me to explain. It's hard to explain, but there's something that I know. When you start shining, that light, when you get out the darkness, because this is what we're all in darkness, where we don't want to see the light. We're blinded by the light. The light is not bright enough. The sun is not enough. We're blind by it. We can't even realize that it's maybe very, very close, not 93 million miles away. No, we're blinded by the light, and living dead, lost at sea. That's what we are. Until we get out that evil state of mind that we're in from birth, we will never be able to radiate this love that we need. Love is not very complicated. Love is accessible to everyone. Has the power of love, but only few of us will use it. Because also people, once you come out like me and talk your mind like this, you'll be judged. You will be but what I have in mind when I do this, it's for the benefit of us all. I don't care people that talk about me. People talk anyway. I don't care. Let them talk. Let them talk. I still yap today. Look at me. I still yap. People have been talking about me. Did I stop, or I went harder at it? They gave me fuel, so stay far away from me if you're someone that put bad vibrations on people and you want to express it on me. Stay far. You give me fuel. So everybody that came along and tried to either play with my mind or trick me on some kind of way, it's giving me fuel. It's making me realize that they know something about me that I don't know yet, and that's what I want to get in touch with. It's that person that I don't know yet, because I'm going to transform even more. And don't judge me now. You'll judge me prematurely. I told you, I'm not a joke. This life is not a joke. We're not going to start making jokes with it, for sure. So the animals, the truth about the bloodshed, satanic bloodshed, slaughtering rituals of eating flesh, dead animals, this has to stop. They need us. They need us not to kill them. They need us to take care of them. We are the consciousness of this plane. We are the consciousness of this plane. We are here to help every sentient being. We have love. We are love. We are love. What does that mean? That means we must radiate love. We must stop the bloodshed. We must stop all the rituals, satanic rituals that's happening, that taking the love away. This is what it is. That's all they want, is to kill your life vibration with satanic stuff. So wake up, see the world for what it is, and give yourself the chance to see the light. But for sure, once you see the light, like me, and you see the light, and you tell people you've seen the light, and they will come and fight you down. They will come and fight you down. Like Bob said, the hypocrite and parasite will come up and take a bite. That's for sure. I'm ready for that. Believe me, I'm willing to eat alone. I don't mind eating alone. I know what I bring to the table. So I don't mind eating alone at all, doing this thing alone, doing Truman Show alone, I know what I bring to the table. I've done my homework, and I can invite anybody that think that wants to have not an argument, because I don't raise my voice. I improve my arguments when I go with. But even that, it's nonsense to argue with people, because they see things only from their own perspective. So you can argue nonsense with your wife, with your children, with anybody around you about anything. They will always see it from their own perspective. And the people, look, they have brainwashed us with this ball earth for how long? And we're still in it, and people still can't see clear. People still can't see. It's right in front of our face. Everything is right in front of our face. All the lies, and it's very, very easy to see. You just have to open your eyes to life. But no, you're blindfolded. Blindfolded, living dead. Oh, terrible. Schools. Forced government indoctrination camps. To me, that's what it is. Purely forced government indoctrination camps, because look what's going on in school. Look what they teach today in school. Okay, the school program. It's a program to program you hasn't changed at all for the last 100 years. So what? We have never discovered anything. We haven't discovered in that 100 years that the government is lying to us on every level. You're gonna tell me what? We have never. So it's like there's two different worlds. It's like there's the world where people like me go on YouTube and talk about the real stuff, talk about the real world, where there's this other world where it's just illusion and confusion, and it's like a matrix. It's like a matrix. This is how I see it. Because there's me here being very grounded, seeing the lies, seeing everything around me. But on the other hand, I have a lot of other people that live in a total different world from me. Total different world, because they are in the matrix. They are giving their life energy to the overlay, to the matrix. So it's a very different world. I don't live in this world. I'm here to create my own world. This world belongs to me. This world belongs to you. And we're here to create. We're not here to destroy, but this is what they want to turn us into. They want to take everything that is our true nature. So we are here to create. So they create destroyers with us. They create a creature that destroy everything. But we are supposed to be divine sentient being that create. This is the thing. This is how much we are in a fallen state. And if we don't realize that, if we don't see this for what it is, we will never get out this rut. Never get out. We will never get out because we cannot see clear. We cannot see things for what they are. So it's important, anyway, to me, it's very clear that the whole thing's a lie. The whole world's a lie. The whole world's a stage. Police and military. The truth about police and military. Schools, I can talk about schools. Pretty much everything is filled with lies there to control people's mind and da-da-da. At the schools, I think it's indoctrination from a young age. It starts young. It starts even in daycare. They even start in daycare now to indoctrinate children with ball or hurt or whatever it is, whatever madness. But the big evil, the biggest evil lie, I think, is the ball hurt. Because the ball hurt is so huge, because they make fun of us in our face. They make fun of us. You look at NASA, what they do, okay? Government and all their propaganda Babylonian machine, what they do. They send people, supposedly scientists, into space. They send scientists into space that are supposedly very, very good in science, but they never do science experiment. They go there to play guitar, to play music, and to play with yo-yo and stuff like that. What is that? They know that they make fun of us. They make fun of us, and we are the cause of it because we're not seeing it. We don't wake up. Why they don't? Why we never have a report from NASA about a super scientific experiment live on the ISS? Something like that on the International Swimming Station. Why there's never a live experiment done with us? No, it's always jokes. It's air in the air and stuff like that. It's always about joking. It's always about making fun of us, and we are the cause of it because we sleep dormant in front of it, hypnotized by it, totally hypnotized, and we cannot see clear. We cannot see clear because we're hypnotized by the magician. These are all magician, Freemason, whatever secret society it is. I don't think Freemason is the only one. We blame a lot Freemasonry for a lot of stuff, but I don't think it's the only one. There's a lot of people involved in that, and that it's not even a conspiracy. It's you can maybe call it a conspiracy, but I don't like too much the word conspiracy. I think it's a reality. They are lying to us. It's a reality. They are lying to us, and you don't see it. That's all. It's not about to say they conspire. Yeah, they might conspire together, but I think they don't even need to conspire that much because we're so blind and deaf. So they don't need to conspire that much. They just need to keep perpetuating the overlay for us to believe in it, to pass it on to our children from generation to generation. They don't even have to come and knock at your door to control your mind. You go buy the stuff, you buy the TV and all this crap to control your mind. So they don't even have to do that. So I don't even think it's something that they force on us. We're so oblivious, like living dead, zombified, lost at sea, that we wait for the government to give us guidance, or wait for NASA to instruct us on the next space exploration that's going to make you feel good, because you're going to feel big because your life is so freaking small and you've done nothing with your life all your life, and all you look to is probably outer space for getting some kind of thrill with your life, because you don't want to experience life. You stay away from yourself. You run away from yourself. So all this stuff, this space stuff, is making you feel good in some way. They know that. They know that. They have transformed us into scavengers, but they give us space exploration to, you see, they have turned us into zombies, but also they give us, oh, look, we can go into, like, all fantasy fairy tale, filled with fairy tale. The world is filled with fairy tale. Police and military is another one. Police, now, okay, listen, I don't blame every police officer. There's some police officer that think they go in there to do good, okay? Same like the government, same like in any government job that there is, like people that work at Revenu Québec or Revenu Canada, they don't go in there say, I'm going to rip people off with their tax. No, they think it's normal. They think that the system we live in is normal. That's why people don't know. That's why the stuff I'm talking about here today, people don't know, and they don't know that they don't know because they think the world is normal the way it is. But nothing, that's Jordan Maxwell said that, nothing in the world works the way you think it works. Nothing. So look at it when you talk about police, when you talk about military. Okay, police, serve and protect. Serve and protect who? Huh. That's the question, not certainly me. Because every time I see them, I feel guilty without having done nothing. Without having done nothing, I feel guilty. Every time I see a police officer or a police car, I feel guilty of doing nothing. This is what they want us to feel. They want us to feel that guiltiness, that trap, that fear, and I don't care who you are. I think everybody is like that. The moment you're on the road and you have a police pulling behind you, you get nervous. You get nervous, your heart rates go up. That's for sure. I don't care. I don't know anybody. If you're one of those that doesn't get affected at all by it, I would like you to comment in the chat or tell me, because I don't know anybody that I get affected. I'm very rebel, very blasting the system. I come and talk about them live on YouTube. But I see them behind me, and I don't like the feeling. I don't like the feeling of the police, of the authority, having the authority around to constantly also take control of our vibrations, of our by different means of manipulation, whether it's sounds, sirens, colors, and stuff like that, all to take control of our psyche and the way we interpret reality. So it's very important for them. Why is all the police car in the world, the lights on top are red and blue? Never asked myself that question before. Never. But then when I saw the world with open eyes, I started to ask questions. Why is this color there? Why is this sign there? What is that symbol? There's all kinds of stuff. It's in our face. It's all in our face. We're blind. So the red and blue, very, I've talked about that before, but the fact is we don't ask questions. I'm not here to give you the answers, or I want you to do research. I want you to wake up. I'm not here to shove everything down your throat. I'm here to wake you up if you sleep, to start doing research, to get a bigger picture of what's going on in the world. And after, you take your life to another level. You take your life to a level you've never been before by conquering all your fears and everything that were holding you back. A lot of stuff holds you back from actualizing yourself. We've been kept under massive control, and because we've let it happen. Because we've let it happen, not because they force it. They don't force anything on you. They don't force anything. You can rise to the top if you want in this world, no problem. It's only you holding you back. You are your own worst enemy, and they know that. They know that. They know that. They don't even have to come and control you, do anything. That's why I have no fear. They don't care about me. Come on. Look at the world the way it is. You think that they think I'm gonna wake up the world, me here alone? They don't care. The whole world is asleep. Look at NASA, what they give to people, and people are in front of the TV, hypnotized and commenting, oh, it's so grandiose, oh, space, space, without even asking the question if it's true or not. Without even asking the question if the government, what they tell us, who is the government? Who is the government? Who is all this? No, we don't ask question. We go back and vote. And on top of that, we go vote for them every year, every 4 years or whatever. So we're very much oblivious to the system, and that's what perpetuates also the overlay. It's us not seeing clear through this madness, this evil stuff. Everything is very evil, whether you want to see it or not. This is the truth. Most people will never venture outside the comfort zone also because they're afraid to dance with the devil. They know. I know this is people are evil. I don't care. I know I come from love. I come with love. I come with speak with. I have the best interest of the benefit of us all. So there's something protecting me also. There's something protecting me, and I know that. I know that's how I feel. I feel protected and guided to do that, guided in that mission to elevate myself and share my voice because I can. But if I can, we all can. It's not a matter because I'm better than anyone else. I'm not better than anyone else. We all have the same problem, different solution. That's all. I have different solution to my problems. Like I have problems like everybody. There's not a moment in life where you're gonna have a moment-free problem. That's gonna happen when you go. Because if it's not one thing in life, it's 12 others. So if you don't have the mental toughness, and if you're weak, if you're you're never going to make it. You're never going to make it and live the dream life and realize the real vibrancy that life has to offer. Once the dream life is not the same for everyone. Not everyone will have the same concept of the dream life, but I want you to live the dream life you want. Not the dream life I want. The dream life I want is what I want, but that doesn't mean it's yours. Yours can be a very quiet thing. Me, it's a big wah-wah. My dream is a big wah-wah. I want to travel the world and everything, and I come on YouTube, but I want you to live your dream life, what you think is a dream life for you. And then once you start living that dream life, it attached to the dream of life, what we came to build here. We are in a dream. We are in a dream here, the dream of the Creator, for sure. Me, I dream during the day and I think at night. I'm a daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer, and I will stay like that because this is what they want also to extinguish, that little flame inside of us, that little, very important for them to suppress all our senses, all our will, all our drive, our flame for succeeding in life and getting to where we want to go. They want to extinguish that. So government, the truth about the government, when I think about government, I think about terrorist. Yeah, that's the word that comes to my mind, terrorist. Because they're the one who planned the terror. They're the one organizing all the terror. And also yesterday, I saw Mark Emery being arrested again in Canada, being arrested at Toronto, Lester B. Person Airport or something. Mark Emery was arrested again. I think it's staged. I think it's staged that all those events for legalization of marijuana, it's all staged. It's all staged because marijuana should be liberated. Like the parsley, like everything should be liberated. It shouldn't be, there's no government that should have control over anything. Like we should have control over our own life. Any man and woman, maybe not. Okay, there's some psycho people, but the psycho people come with the psycho world also. If we all come with pure love. So if we're not brainwashed and we are brought into a world that is compassion and love, this is the kind of being we will be. The people that have gone mad, it's because the society have gone mad. Hello, if you come in this world with pure love, pure consciousness, how do you want to end up turning bad if it's not external influence outside around you? That's clear to me. We can all make a beautiful paradise with this place, but we're all so corrupt and programmed and in illusion and confusion and in ego. The layers of ego are so thick for some people. It's like, ooh, you can't even go near a 10-foot pole to them. It's like, but That's what the government creates with us also from a young age. They come and program us in schools and with all kinds of stuff, programs on TV, media, whatever. Everything just to take control, harvest our energies, and make sure we stay out of focus. Out of focus, and especially with anything that is has to do with the because they know also, that maybe the reason why the world is the way it is, maybe there's a reason also. Sometimes I tell myself that. I said nothing happens for nothing in life, but there's a reason also why we live in this kind of world. You know, we have gone very, very mad. Some people are very mad, have gone very like people kill each other, like hello. Like just that is so anyway. So yeah, so we have gone down far down the path of retardation and fallen state that we don't even realize that we have life. We don't even realize that life is worth living, and we will go all. That was my case. If I would have realized that life was worth living, I would have been here before. I would have been here before because I had always had that skill, all that fire. Never had the enough will to conquer the fear. I think it's just fear of what other people think of me today. I can care less. I can care less of what people think of me because I love myself. I love myself, and I know I come here with all my heart. And I know what I do. I do it from the heart, and I do it with love and for the benefit of us all. So anybody that judge me or do this or I don't care. I don't care. First of all, I am my own worst enemy. Can only me knows what I think, and the divine, probably, or the universal mind. What is the. That's another big question. God, eh? I don't really believe in God. I believe in the divine and the divine force, creator. I believe that I don't want to believe, I want to know, first of all. But I know I am much more than what they say. I know there's something with us. I know that. With all of us. We're so wonderful. We're such a wonderful people. We must stay away from Babylon evil. That's what I mark, I think, in the description. Because we're all so beautiful and wonderful, but we have forgot that life is worth living. Most of us have forgot that. It's something we have to learn. I think it's something we have to learn. We have to learn that life is worth living. Imagine the world we live in. We have to condition ourselves to realize that life is worth living. Pretty fucking sick. Pretty sick. If you ask me, this is the at what point you can say that we are corrupt and brainwashed and all that bad vibration because we can't even see what's right in front of us. Religion, false salvation, soul murdering. This is what it makes me think of. I've never been a religious person. I got married in the church because I was, this is the thing also. It's the comfort of other people and the group thinking. The group thinking, we secure ourselves a lot in the group thinking. And even YouTube is another one of them. I'm like that too. I went into that flat earth. Everybody was into flat earth. Like the group thinking makes us feel, we feel not secure but comfortable. We feel comfortable. So it's more uncomfortable for me to step out this flat earth. I don't know. I don't want to judge it or put any name on it. I know you guys, some are very attached to the word flat earth. I am in some way also because this is what woke me up a great deal. Woke me up a great deal was to know that the earth was not a spinning ball spinning faster than the speed of sound. So that woke me up a great deal. That made me realize that I had much more power than what I first thought. At first you become like you're astonished by the news. It's big. It's big. We are bombarded with lies. They feed lies to people. It's big. The world is a lie. It's big. When you get in touch with that, and especially if you have a job, that you deal with the lies, then the cognitive dissonance is gonna kick in big time. Big time. Now it's gonna be a shock. And then I'm talking about teachers and people in the mid school, people in the hospitals. Once you're confronted, if you are dependent on the system for a check, like you work for the government or stuff, uh, it's going to be so hard for you. The shock is going to be something for sure. Like me, once I awoke to that stuff, listen, I wasn't public, or I had no ties to authority or government. So I was not. So to me, to expose it, and to realize it may be easier, because also I don't teach the lies day after day. So when you're stuck and you teach the lies and you have to teach the children stuff that is not true, I think you must try to avoid it. Like there's some teachers I opened up. I told especially the teachers of my daughter Abby. I told her about the ball earth, and I think she's starting to see. I don't know. I don't know. I only hear feedback, but I think there's amelioration. There's feedback that tells me that they are seeing it, that people are starting, even children at her school are asking her questions about it, and they know I make videos on YouTube, and they go watch it. And it's just a time. It's an awakening. It's an awakening. Each and every one of us is very crucial, the work we're going to do, because here I'm going to impact the people I impact. People, your vibe attract your tribe, and I'm in Quebec, and I'm here around, so I impact the people here. But you might be in Spain, you might be in Greece, you might be in Saudi Arabia, somewhere that people don't know about it. So that's why living your truth is the most important thing we can bring on here. We can talk about conspiracy all day long. It's about you, me, all of us living the truth. And once we bring that, we live the truth, because we are the truth. We are the creators incarnate. Like, wake up. Do you see anybody else but us here? Hello? It's us. It's us. We have created this place, probably have created this place, not in this form that we are now, but probably now we're having an experience. Like God is having an experience in each and every one of us. He has put life in everything, and God is life. If we want to look for a God or something, it's life. Every time you see life, this is divine. That's how I see it. So every time I have another interaction with another human or something, it's everything or everyone that I meet that has life, to me this is God. You don't have to look for Jaliv. Bob said Jaliv, children, for a reason. You are it. I am everything around us. But something that differentiates us also from other I was going to say other animals. I don't consider myself as an animal, but there's something that differentiates us from the rest of the sentient being on this place, and it's consciousness. It's consciousness. This is what differentiates us. Differentiate us. I have a problem with that word. It's a big word. That's what. That's what's gonna say. Okay. Because again, not that the birds and the bears and all the animals have consciousness also, but they will not change the world. They will not change the world, and they have not made the world the way it is. So we have made the world the way it is, and we are going to change it. So it's up to us to take responsibility. We can all take responsibility and envision something bigger here, have better days ahead. We can all envision that. We can, if I can think it. Our imagination is so powerful, but most of us don't even venture into the imaginative part of their life, because they prefer being fed stuff by TVs or stuff. The manipulation around us is very, very heavy. Very heavy. Religion is one of them. That's what I was talking about. Religion will come and steal your soul, will come and take everything, will make you believe in a false salvation. You have to create your own salvation here. That's the only thing that will stay anyway after you leave. It's your salvation. But are you going to create it? Are you going to attain it? Are you going to work on yourself to really get that state of consciousness that you can affect others around you in a positive way? That's what I want to do. I haven't reached that point. Like I said, to me, I'm just scratching the surface here. No, that's nothing. I'm warming up. I'm warming up still. I'm warming up for the big league. So I'm still doing my homework. I'm still, venturing in outside the comfort zone day after day, and that makes me grow. It makes me grow a lot, for sure, because that's what they want to prevent. They want to prevent your growth, or they tell you that you stop growing at a certain age. Yeah, that's another illusion. We never stop growing, never stop learning. And at one point, when you start learning a lot of stuff too, it's like you gain back your youth. It's like you go back in time. It's like you gain back power, and that power you gain back makes me feel younger. Like, terrible. I feel better than when I was 20 years old. Crazy. Age is just a stupid and ridiculous number, if you ask me, because who's to say? Even, like I said, birthdays and stuff like that. What is that? Like, I wasn't there when they told me. Everybody says I'm born on the 1st of June, 1973, but I wasn't there. I don't know if it's true. I wasn't there. Like, they say that, but I can question everything. And to me, it's not really a birth. It's like I was born before that, I'm sure. We're just continuous. We're timeless in time. We are timeless creature traveling through. I'm a man of the past, living in the present, walking in the future. Yeah, Peter Tosh. Wars are all stage. The truth about the wars is the wars are all stage. It's all stage events. I think I'm gonna have to do that chat in two sessions. I didn't even go. I'm here in my list. I still have all this to tell you, all this. That's on the other side. So if I keep going, I'll be here for 3 hours. So I think I'm going to probably cut that short, and we're going to come back with another truth session, but it's going to be a few one. Maybe we'll extend on 2 or 3. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a bit, but it's like when you have an injury, it hurts for a while, and after that, the pain's going to go away and make place for something better. This is what you need to do. It's going to hurt, the truth. For sure, it's going to hurt because you've been bamboozled. You've been bamboozled, and you probably lived your life like an idiot all your life. That's what I've done. That's what I've done. Live my life like an idiot for someone else, building the dream and the life for someone else. So I'm not afraid to admit it. But it's a shock. It's a shock. It demands change. It demands you to step out your comfort zone and start creating change in your life and being the change and being the light. But it feels so much better. Like, come on. I never thought in my life that I would be able to make even the mental leap that I would be here today, talking like this and speaking my mind every day like that. To me, it's just overwhelming sometimes, the emotion, because I feel the greatness rising up day after day, and it makes me feel good, makes me feel alive. And this is the feeling I want to share with people. If I don't come here and speak my mind, just because I came this way, the world will never be the same. Think about it. The world will never be the same. That's why it's important to live your truth, to live your dream, to do something today to really elevate yourself and live up to your greatness, live up your greatness, live up, up to your expectation, not the expectation of others. It's like that. That's another thing. I'm not here to live up to your expectation, and you're not here to live up to mine. So you should have your own expectation, your own ambition, your own stuff. Let me check the chat a bit. I have The Awakening Pale Horse. Who do we have? Teddy Carroll. Big up. Hold on, I'll read your comments at the same time. Knowledge. I'll go by the beginning. It's going to be easier. Oh, Duke was there. I had months off of work, and I have never had more time to learn of real life. I just went back to work, and I have no time to think. Exactly. It's corrupted system. Unfair, but I know what to change and will. This is, you see, why do you think I have time to think? Because I'm off from work. That's why. I'm building my own thing here. They have put me off. I broke my leg and everything. They have put me off. I had no time to think. Now I'm off. I have time to think. It's just where we have no time to think. We're so busy. Everybody's so busy. They can't even have time to come and listen to me here. And I'm going to deliver you the whole truth about the world, about yourself, because I know it about myself. But they don't have time. Don't have time. We don't have time. We're all so caught up in the nonsense and in the rat race. So caught up in the rat race, we have no time to think. You do a great job with this, and you have the right name for this channel. Yeah, yeah. It's about motivation, man. I'm not here to. This channel is motivation. My other channel is more truth and meeting with people and elevating a bit. But it's to connect with people, to have a good network and share vibes. And I love it. I love the live shows on YouTube. It makes me feel alive, so I love it. The awakening is here. Duke, I feel so much what you said there. I had months off from work, and I have never had more time to learn of real life. This is so. But why? Why do we have to wait that a tragedy or something bad happened to us for us to wake up? This is another thing that I really don't get sometimes, is why we have to wait that. But if life comes and shake you, it's for a reason. Also, if the universe or the plane or the universal mind come and shake you to awaken, it's for a reason. Don't refuse the call. So many of us are shaken and refuse the call. Like Duke probably had a call like me. He had months off from work, either a tragedy maybe, or lost his job or something. It could be anything. And then you have time to stop and think. You're like, okay, what is life about? What is this rat race? Why is so people caught up in rat race? And then you stop and you look around. You start your research. Me, it started with Babylon. I started to research on Babylon, and I found out it was very wicked. More wicked than I thought. More wicked than I thought, because I thought Babylon was there, but I never pierced through the illusion. This is the thing. I've never seen through the veil, that veil of ignorance, of illusion of Babylon. So by not being able to even lift the veil and look on the other side, I was totally in confusion. Total confusion and illusion, not thinking for myself. Now today I can come here at least and think for myself and reflect on my existence and ask question. No, I'm just asking question. That's all. I question everything that they told us, because I know there's lots of nonsense. And when we look at things with our eyes open, we're going to see it. A lot of people here seeing it. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one yapping about space being fake and stuff. Everybody's talking about it. This is the most, it's very tragic also, because when I was young, I wanted to be an astronaut. They crushed my dream. Also, because I wanted to become an astronaut when I was young. I looked up to those people when I was young, to the space, to the Star Wars. I had a 45 LP thing, a 45 tours with Star Wars on it. I was playing that so loud in the morning, my mother was going crazy. But I was a lot into space, and I wanted to become an astronaut. But that's what they want. They want to crush your dream. They want to crush your mind. They want to crush everything, to make you live in a fantasy, in a fairy tale. To make you live in a fairy tale that you never venture out that fairy tale that is society, the Matrix, Babylon. Call it whatever you want. To me, it's all the same. Babylon is very wicked. It's very evil. But it's the people that are evil. It's nothing outside there other than us. So it's us that's making it an evil place, and not an evil place, but an evil subliminal place. Like, it's not, because it's not marked evil at the corner of the street. Say, oh, the church is evil. In front of the church, there's not a sign saying evil worshippers, please enter. It's not that, but it's subliminal. It's all. It's in our face, but we're so blind that we go to church. Even in Catholic Church, they have a guy bleeding on a cross. What religion adores his prophet and put him on a cross to bleed to death, and then show it to people and go drink his blood and eat his flesh? Anyway, to me, it's clear that. There's a lot. So let me check with your comments. That's what I was talking about. I just want everyone to taste my curry and smile. Good. I love curry. My wife freaks out every time I cook that, because the house stink, and she doesn't really like it. But me, I love curry. We are what we eat and drink. Look at how people start and finish their days. what's on every corner and in between. Exact. Number 2 leading cause of death, doctors. Okay, what's the number 1? You know what's the number 1 cause of death? What's the leading cause of death? What's your answer for that? Okay, I would like, there's 11 viewers here. I know not everyone's in the chat, but the ones in the chat, what's the leading cause of death? I'll give you mine after when I finish reading the comments. Maybe by the time I finish reading the comments and reflecting on it, we'll get to the bottom and have your answers. But what's the leading cause of death? I'll give you mine after. I just want everyone to taste my curry. We are what? Yeah. So okay, here I have the awakening Duke, 1,268 pound. That's good. That's good. People staying healthy. Common purpose on teacher training days. Fact. Mia Mai. Nice name. Mia Mai. First time I see you. Nice to meet you. I don't know if you're still there. Shaman, the nature of the cage official. Wanna plane. Hi, JK, the awakening. Wanna plane. That's nice. That's a new people here. I love that. Daydreaming is natural meditation. Yeah. Natural meditation. That's what we need. Daydreaming. Government does indeed terrorists. For sure. They are the terrorists. Leading cause of death. Leading cause of cancer in rats. Scientist. You are perfect as are we are. As we are all. That's it. TC, that's funny but true. Yeah. Religion. Yeah. So, okay. So the leading cause of death, stress. Okay, that's a good one. Being born. You're close to mine now. You're close to mine. Leslie, you're close. Can he help you? Number 1. Everyone needs it and no one has a clean source of it. Oh, water. Okay, water. Yeah. Water. Yeah. Okay, my leading cause of death, what I think the leading cause of death, I think is, it's life. It's life. Because people commit spiritual suicide. People don't live their life. They don't live. They exist. So the leading cause of death for me is life. Weird, eh? That most people think it's cancer, it's this, and no, it's life, because you don't live to your greatness. You don't manifest your greatness during your lifetime, so you will die very, very young. You're born dead with life anyway. You're born dead with life, so life is the leading cause of death. That's what I think. No living without an end. Yeah, but no living without an end. Yeah, for sure, there's gonna be an end. For sure, I know it's gonna end. The experience here is gonna end. But after, it's another great experience, probably. You know? Too busy stressing over paying bills, tax, etc. For sure. This is what they want, to constantly stress us with bills. Most of us are so stressed by paying bills. And they come and squeeze us. If you don't pay, they're going to come and take your stuff. Like, you know, owning a house, isn't it another big illusion? Like, many people think they go buy a house and they own a house. That's what they think. The banks owns it, and the city charge you tax on your land and everything until you freaking go. Like, there will always be tax on your land. You're never owner of a house, and if you don't pay your tax, they come and take your house. So the house is yours. Why? Okay, but you are obligated to pay. If you don't pay, the house is not yours. So the house is never yours. The house is the bank's, because the banks will lend you the money, and the banks, but they punch money out of thin air. But anyway, to me, it's clear that that's another illusion. But I have it on their banks. I'll come to that in another chat. I've been here for an hour and something. So it can be eternal. The radio turns off, but the wave still continues to play on. We have just lost the guide with me answers to this. The elites holds it and keep for themselves. No one owns the note to the home. You can own the deed, but you just owe the tax. Yeah, you can own the deed, but you just owe the taxes. Yeah, no one owns the note to the home. Yeah, that's it. The note owner can and one day will come to collect. Exact. This is what I'm saying. They will come one day to collect. So it's always about tax collectors. Even the police. What the police are doing in the street, giving fines to people, they're collectors. That's what they are. They don't realize, but their job is to collect tax. That's what they do. They bring money to the city. They collect tax by charging fines to people, trying to catch people into something and give them fines. For sure. Now there's even a radar, photo radar on the road to take a picture of your car and to make sure, to constantly stress us out on the road. On the road, it's terrible. On the road, when I drive, this is another thing I want to talk about. When I drive, there's so much insane people out there. It's all about competition. Who's getting in front of the other? You go to a 90 zone. You go to 90, 95. Like, you're doing the speed limit a bit over. You have some energumen that always come and pass you because he wants to be in front of you. This is the mentality. We are gone. We are so far down the fallen state that we can't even, like, the ego is so huge on the road. I see it in people so much, and the rage and they get very confident, very comfortable in their box car. But as soon as they get out their box car, they step in the grocery store and they're gonna make sure they don't hit you with the basket and be very polite because they're outside their cars. They know that they know they're more vulnerable, that they know that some people are a bit fucked up and will jump at them if they say something. So there is people that have a short temper, like me. I don't jump at people, but I have a short temper. I don't have a short temper. My fuse is short. My fuse is short. I react. Sometimes I react. Yeah. So this is what I try to control. I try to respond more than react. But sometimes, yeah, I have a short fuse, and I can reply. I will not hurt anybody, but I will say something. Something nasty or something that I'm like that a bit. I'm human. I am who I am. I'm a bit arrogant. I have my time that I'm a bit arrogant. I think you can feel it a bit here, but it's the confidence also that gives me a bit that lion heart and that arrogance. But I try not to be arrogant with people and stay in a place of compassion and love. But it's easy to be arrogant in this world. Come on, look at the world the way it is. Anyway, this is it. So you create the loan and repay it. The bank has no money. Debt-bound birth certificate where money comes from. Exact. What's the interior gross product of a country? I always wonder what that was. It's us. It's the amount of people in the country with the birth certificate, the value of the birth certificate. This is the internal gross, le revenu brut intérieur, le gross revenue, interior gross revenue, I think they call it, le revenu brut intérieur. It's the people. It's the people. We are the product. And we are being traded like cattle and slave, and we don't see it, and we have let go of all our power and all this stuff. So you create the loan, that's it. They will not be alone. Who will enforce them? That's it. Signature of legal name from a living being. Yeah. Signature, that's why you sign your name. You sign your nature away. That's why they want you to sign your name on medical document too. That's another one. When you go to the cancer ward and a place like that in the hospital, they always make you sign. They don't ask you for an autograph. They don't want an autograph. They want you to sign your nature away. So you can't contest it after because you just sign your nature away. Every time you do a signature on a check, on everything, you consent because you give your nature away. That's how much we have fallen. It's in our face. What you want to argue that signature doesn't mean what I just said? Sign nature. Sign your nature away. Bye-bye. Gone. That's what they want. Yes, the people are the value, for sure. That's us. That's why our birth certificate is registered in the stock market. Come on. So the Egyptian and Greek used people as slaves to keep themselves in power and healthy. For sure, there always been people. There's always like now the slavery. It's modern slavery now. Now we're still in slavery, but it's more modern slavery. We have changed the slavery state a bit now. It's more modern slavery than people think that they go work for money, but money, yeah, we go work for money, but even if they raise our salary, look at the price of food, the price of everything around, just the price of a mortgage, the price of this. Most people cannot afford a house. Anyway, what's the point of having a mortgage or something? Me, I prefer, if I had a house, I sold it, and I prefer be because nothing. I will never own anything anyway, unless I can really, you know. But even that, you never own anything really. So hold on a second. Yeah, so we must bring back the concern. We must be concerned again by what's going on. We're not concerned. We're not concerned. We're indifferent. We're lost at sea, very, very lost at sea, officially dead. And the moment we're gonna wake up, wake up and see the world for what it is. And again, I have a lot of stuff to talk about. I wanted to. The world is a stage of propaganda, the sports action, the TV, the calendar, time manipulation, music industry, NASA, Vatican, Babylon, but NASA, all kinds of stuff. I'll come back with another one. Probably it's been an hour and a half. I have no more saliva. My mouth is dry. I'm parched now. I need to rehydrate severely. I have I bought a big watermelon yesterday. Had the grocery at the market. I see those big watermelon. I told the guy, I said, I go at the back. I said, hey, bro. I said, that's here. We negotiate the big things. I said, I need a big watermelon. I need to hydrate. He looks at me. Oh, yeah, yeah. Big thing. But like I made a juice one day in my kitchen, a juicing session. I'm going to make more juicing session also. Stay tuned. We're going to have fun here. We're going to have fun. We're going to rise. We're going to also elevate our consciousness and just share the love. Share the love. Share the love for life. Love life and realize that life is worth living. That's all. Rise and shine. Live your dreams. He's out.